All right, 4 years ago, almost 4 years ago, we opened the salon, and Dr. Lam asked me to come over there and make like a big deal, like a big makeover, and with a surgery, and also Dr. Koo for the dental. What is it? Dental makeover, and now you have more people coming on the building. It's like it was the dream for Carol and Sam, and it was to me big adventure. And we started with Isabel. Like Isabel was part of the deal with Jose Bear. Is like the famous salon in US with personal advice, with colorists and stylists, and also makeup. And I think it's just more personal. We try to be different than other salons, and just like if I just make like the person unique when she's come over the salon.
I'm Eric Stefanin. I haven't even started yet, y'all are applauding. Thank you. That's nice. I'm a vascular surgeon. We're at the Vena Laser Center, Vein Center. My partner is Ed Chung. He's a heart surgeon. I've known Ed for about 14 years. And about 2 years ago, we started talking about working together because I've always been good friends with him. He's out of town, unfortunately, right now. And so once we started talking about it, Ed said, well, I know a great place for us to do some work together. So Ed came and started working here, and I joined him about 6 months ago. We do vein work, which means we take care of varicose and spider veins. Whenever I used to talk about that, it always conjured up these horrible images of major surgery, which it used to be. But now all of the vein work that's done for varicose veins is done in the office under local anesthesia. So what we do is we have patients come in, we evaluate them, and then we treat them with endoluminal lasers, which means essentially what we do is we feed laser fibers up their veins in the office. And it sounds like it's a horrible extravaganza, but it's really not. It's actually very painless. And instead of taking them to surgery and stripping their veins, we just treat them with laser fibers. And they are able to walk out of the office, and the recovery time is really a lot shorter than it used to be. So we have great results with it. It's really a wonderful way of handling these things. We also do a lot of spider vein work where we inject spider veins. Connie does the 1064 YAG laser. We actually inject them. And it's a different modality of handling the same problem. And I must reiterate what Sam was saying about patients. The technology is great, but I think the reason why we're getting busier here without really doing any marketing is, well, apart from the patients that Sam sends us, is that we've got to remember that it's not all technology. It's about taking care of people, and that's the key. You have to treat people with respect, and not, especially as surgeons, we kind of tend to forget that. But I think it's key to our long-term success, and that's what we're going to really focus on.
I'm the Center Director for Anti-Aging Vitality Center of Dallas. Got David over here. David is our clinical manager and patient care coordinator. No, that's Julie. He's our LVN. And Julie Ridge is our patient care coordinator and front office manager. And right now there's just the three of us, but good news, we have another physician on the way. Michael and Deborah that's our CO and our vice president. They are here in Dallas. They're wining and dining and hopefully recruiting a new physician for us, and at that time we'll expand our staff by adding an additional nurse and probably an MA. And we'll be glad for that because we're pulling about 12, 13, 14-hour days. It's all well worth it, though.
We're booked out a month.
We're already booked out solid a month, and as almost everyone in here knows, you've come in for services, and so what do you think? Good? Is it all right? Good. I have some personal gratitude that I want to share with you. First of all, to Dr. Lam and Mrs. Lam. They really made it possible for us to do what we do by bringing in their patients and walking us through the stages of getting everything up and going. This man over here, he's made my life wonderful. Richard, absolutely. Richard and I, boy, we've really we really worked a lot, and he's just fantastic. We love Richard. This gentleman over here, Mr. Roger Layton, he also has done so much for us. Absolutely. Oh, Shirley, I'm sorry, Shirley. Absolutely, absolutely. We do micronutrient infusion therapy, which are prescription IVs for a multitude of reasons. We boost your immune system. We use them for chronic migraines, chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, chronic pain, post-surgical healing, which that is something we want Dr. Lamb to tap into.
Diane, take care of that.
I'll ask Diane. We do pharmaceutical grade supplementation. We help stabilize metabolism, restore metabolism, and we just promote health from the inside out. So that goes hand in hand with all of you, because you make everybody look beautiful, but we make everybody feel beautiful. And that's a marriage that is made in heaven. It has to be both, or it can't. It's unbalanced.
Thank you, Sam. First of all, I just want to welcome all the new people that have come upstairs. I want to tell you that you are in a wonderful facility. I've had the privilege of working with Sam and Mrs. Lamb for almost 4 years now, and they're just the greatest people. And the synergy that all of you have brought to this building, I think we're all going to reap benefits from this, and I think it's going to be a fantastic opportunity for all of us to really do what we have wanted to do, to create that vision, or to kind of follow through with that vision that we all have on what we want to do. Just very briefly, I'd like to introduce you to what we are all about. I am a dentist. We are able to provide all facets of dentistry, but our practice is primarily focused and not limited, but more focused towards cosmetic, implant dentistry, and also sedation dentistry. We have, over the years, treated many people who have either great needs for restorative dentistry, but don't have the time, or people who have the needs but are very fearful of dentists. And with sedation, we're able to get them comfortable so that they can get the work that they need done without the fear or the apprehension, or people who just don't have time. They come in once, we'll get them all taken care of. Of course, cosmetic dentistry is the most rewarding aspect of my work. I'm sure Sam shares with my feeling in that this is the part of the work that people thank us for. And they are so appreciative because what we are able to do, not just to make them not hurt or look better, but it really changes their outlook for themselves. Their confidence changes. They smile. They're a different person, and it's just the most gratifying part of practice that I enjoy every day.
And this is Virginia, who's my lovely wife and partner now as well. And yeah, it's true that what everybody said, we can chip right in because we're so happy to be here in this building and a part of this family and team of people that are wanting to change the world. And you know, we're even a little bit selfish in the way we've already started taking advantage of some of the other services around here. I know Virginia's benefited from having her hair done downstairs.
Birth coaching and sports and every kind of massage you can think of, stone aesthetic. Rolfing is a completely different animal altogether. What we do is we do lay our hands on the body. And we look at the fascia tissue. The fascia tissue is the connective, soft, web-like tissue that holds your body together. It's holds the muscles together. It's and I'm getting shy, I'm sorry, but anyway, what happens is when you have stress in your body, if you have illness, if you have trauma, if you have anything that would cause a chemical reaction in your body that would cause a toxin, those toxins lay in the fascia tissue, and the fascia tissue hardens. So you have this nice, pliable, three-dimensional web-like structure that holds our body together that will harden and encase us and put us in a pattern through repetitive use or emotional trauma, any of these things. So what we do is we go in through a recipe of 10 sessions that build upon each other, open up the fascia tissue. We unwind all the torsions and the shortness and